All right. We are back. Audio check. Audio looks good. It's been a good weekend. I hope everybody had a good time over the weekend. Hopefully Monday treated you well. Now it's time to game. All right, so we are back in hardcore on the Smith of Kitava. Of course, as usual, I've not played this character since last stream, so let's relearn how to play. And of course, I did not clean out my inventory. Why would I do that?
What have you learned?
Hello.
Okay. Man, it's actually I didn't play it all today. Did I play yesterday? Dude. I feel like I haven't really been in game. I've been actually in Path of Building mainly. Like every time I get on the play, I end up doing a lot more Path of Building stuff than actually playing these days. So interesting. Been trying to really optimize the builds that I've been working on. Okay. Let's just get... Oh, wait. Damn it. That might have been good. It didn't have the rune slots. I guess we need those. But yeah, I need to look out for runed up base armor pieces. Oh, it looks like I did upgrade, right? Yeah. No, this is old. I need a new one.
What?
It's not a bad start. Maybe I hold on to that for some caster. Okay, this has critical hit chance. Let's roll that. Interesting. Bleeding on the bow. Okay.
I will tell your tale.
Alright, let me check something real quick. Like my chat is up and running here. Okay. Good. Yeah, let's roll this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we like to see, but for some reason, this base has like a low physical damage or something. 64. Oh, this is 96%. So yeah, this thing just crushes it. The crit on this is really nice though. 7.26. Oh well. What have we here? Eh. 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 T1 rolls, man. They're the bane of my existence these days.
Young one.
Trash.
Tell your tale.
Just a bunch of trash everywhere on the floor in this game. Like, this game is literally 50% picking up trash off the ground and then throwing it into a trash can. All right. Let's see. Where am I putting these things? I don't want to carry too much on me. We die, we lose all this stuff, so... we'll do that. Put this away, too. Some vendors pay money for trash. That's true. I guess it's more recycling, right? It's not just... it's not trash. They're all recyclable. Alright, we were in the spires. Did I kill that dude? Welcome back, Gary. Glad to see you.
My life has been a forge.
Oh.
I'm ready for war.
Whoa. Did I accidentally click something?
We now have them. Move swiftly.
So we are going to the Dreadnought. Man, nothing like logging in hardcore and going straight to the Dreadnought. Like, that'll wake you up. Who needs coffee? F.
Ready yourself.
Yeah.
Fail, no matter what.
I will end this or die fighting.
Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, alright, I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention. This is not how I like to warm up.
Back down.
Okay. Got call of the week. Don't really use that on this character right now. Okay. I'd hate to die just because I logged in kind of rusty. I could go to another zone, but I hate doing that. Don't I have something? Guess it's just Spearfield, huh? Yeah. So I've been mainly, when I'm in game, I'm on my Tactician nowadays, because I'm trying to level that up and work on the build. I spent like an entire gaming session in Path of Building for that character, trying to figure out what I was going to do with it now that it's in maps. I leveled with the crossbow swap. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but it doesn't feel that great right now in early maps, and I'm not sure that it'll feel great later either. Like I don't think it's gonna work. So I decided to take that character a different direction, and we're gonna go bleed. Tactician bleed. So I was leaning into Lightning Spear because of the pinning and combat frenzy. I like the idea of generating all those charges constantly. So we're gonna keep doing that. Lightning Spear is a big part of the build. Pinning's a big part of the build. But we're all in on the spear rather than splitting between crossbow and spear. So what does it really offer? I guess it offers just the additional defensive layer with the pinning and the easy generation of frenzy charges, and then also there's some stun and ailment resistance, or yeah, what it's called. And then there's Spirit and banners. I'm actually using a banner, which is a huge DPS increase. Like, huge. Actually, so in POB, I'm getting more DPS out of this Tactician build than I do on my Ritualist, so I'm interested. We'll see how it goes. The one thing about this is it was harder on the Tactician to get over 30% crit chance. We'll have to find it on our weapon, essentially, and other, like, it'll be on the gear, I guess, compared to on the stats, or on the passives, I guess. So yeah, interesting. We'll see how it turns out. I'm excited. I'm in T12 maps. I am leaning into the deepest tower Spirit Bone Helm again. It's just too hard not to when you're in trade and you have access to it. But I'll do two versions of the build, one with the helm, one without. But yeah, I am missing the third ring, though, I gotta say. I got a comment on the build video that I put out. It's like, Ritualist brings nothing to the table for this bleed. I disagree. I get it. There are, stronger options out there, but in my view of the world, there are players out there on a Ritualist. They want to make the Ritualist work. I'm in that same boat. So, like, I'm not just gonna see a blood mage bleed build and just say, well, screw my ritualist character, never mind. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are players who do that, but gosh, that feels like you're just comparing yourself to others type of situation. Like if I were to compare my gameplay and my characters and my builds to everyone else constantly, of course I'd be upset with my character. That's usually the case. But I'm quite happy with the performance I've been able to eke out of the Ritualist on Bleed. And I think it's pretty serviceable. Like, what's interesting to me is how I was on that Gemling, which was considered S tier. And that Arbiter fight with the Gemling took forever compared to on this Ritualist. Like, so better than comparing my build and my play to others. I'd rather, like, I like kind of looking back at my last league, right? The other thing about that is I just relied on a build that was out there. So it's been much more enjoyable this league actually working on my own creation.
Feel my wrath.
Oh shit. Rake is going haywire over here. So other than, oh my god, what just blew up? Something blew up. Let's not do that. So other than working on the Tactician, I'm actually working on updated branding. Got a new logo in the works, which is awesome. I'm excited. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, the artist that I'm working with pretty much nailed it. Like I gave, I don't even, I'm trying to recall. Oh yeah. I mean, I gave, I think, decent parameters or whatever, requirements. Like I don't just say, show me a bunch of crap or something, no. But anyways, needed no changes. Like it just was like a complete home run, which is pretty cool. I like when that happens. No, yeah, Gary, I got someone working on it, and once we're done, I'll ask him. Probably put his info in the description of a video or something. He's doing well. Like, or the graphic that he provided me, man, I'm happy with the way the logo's turning out. I doubt that AI could have done better, for sure. But yeah, AI is pretty crazy. It does. You can end up with some pretty good stuff, I guess. I didn't even think of trying AI though. I didn't even think about it. I wanted to just like work with somebody, I guess. AI does require that I at least give it a good prompt, and I would have to sit there and work with it, I guess. Probably over and over again. I've done some like thumbnails for the videos using AI. And man, is it frustrating as hell prompting AI on a thumbnail. At least the program that I was using, it was like, I would say one thing, like get rid of this or center this thing. and then the next iteration would be completely altered. Everything. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it's already scraped that idea somehow. One thing that's pretty popular nowadays that I've noticed is like caricature logos. Like it would be a cartoon of myself or my head or something, or it'd be me with like a armor on or something. I don't know, but very popular these days. Also more popular today than was prior, in my opinion, or as far as I can like remember, I guess, is just a straight up picture of yourself now. Back, I want to say a few years ago, you'd hardly ever see that, really. Everybody had a logo. Wow. That dude is Michael Jordan. Oh, that was like from the free throw line right there. All right. Oh yeah, and even at work, huh? Like I've been in meetings now where all of a sudden someone's got like a AI generated cartoon that's actually moving like they're moving and stuff. I gotta say, I will never do that. Just seems a little odd. Did you have one of those moments where you're like, Dad, come on, Dad, seriously? This is not hip. I'm not using disengage. Come on. Why do I have such a hard time disengaging?
I need more time. I've nowhere to keep that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not like, I'm not in the argument on AI when people get all. Of course, I'm not necessarily like I'm not in the music industry or anything like that. So I guess if I was doing something that AI was really encroaching on, but again, I don't know, man. Kind of like this situation with the graphic.
Fear will best you.
When I felt like I was ready for an updated professional graphic, I didn't even think about going AI because I needed a professional graphic. I don't know. I feel like you can kind of tell, like people can tell. But overall, like I've gotten on, I forget what the program's name was, but I did some of the AI music generation stuff playing around. I was just having fun with it, and it's just fun. I thought it was cool. There's no way that I would ever be able to create a song on my own without AI. Like, I'm not that talented, I guess, but I can prompt AI and come up with little songs or whatever and have fun with it. Now, do I think that I could go out and make millions? No. But there are probably people, I'm sure there are, I've not really looked into it, that are finding some form of success in that. And it's a skill. like it or not, it is a skill. Like I can go in and mess around with AI and it will still sound like shit. And by the way, the whole AI prompting and working with AI, yeah, like if you're just looking to make a career pivot right now, it's like ground floor. Just you might as I just feel like for myself, even if I were to say, you know what, I want to do something completely different and new, I'd probably start learning a lot about AI ML stuff. Seems to be like it's gonna be more and more important for you to really know how to work the tools, I guess. But yeah, I tell you, some of the YouTube videos that come out with the AI stuff, it's like crazy, man. It is insane. I don't know. Yeah, there's all the economics involved with that, with AI, and then I guess that's kind of always the AI trope, right? Well, it'll one day just take over, but leading into that, I mean, almost always, isn't it like society has kind of weakened itself relying on the AI, and then that's when it's able to strike. I need to go watch Terminator again. I haven't watched that in years.
Speak up.
Recycling. .32 spirit. Armor. T2, T1, T2. Eh. I'm gonna need spirit chest pieces probably. So we'll hold on to it, I guess.
Stay in sight.
Put it in our dump. Okay, everything else. I don't know why I have these.
Young one.
Looks like, is this the update? I've already got pretty high roll on this though, so I don't really need to buy one. 99 charges on that one. I like the one I got.
Do not wander.
Damn, I wish I had leveled before coming out here. I guess it's not a big deal. We can check the vendor later.
Steel yourself!
Dude, when I was on the Tactician, I had a health flask save. It was so amazing. I wish that I was recording. Because it was just like, I was dead, basically. I revived myself from the dead with my flask, basically. It was instant. Like, my life was gone and it was back, like, in the same second. It was sick. Usually I do record when I'm playing offline just in case something happens, but lately I've not been, just because I've been grinding it out so much. There was also another thing that happened the same day that I was like, damn it, I need to be recording. What the hell? Yeah, I think there is a mob in here that has detonate dead, like not even a rare, I think. And I still don't really know which one it is. It just happens out of nowhere. And it's like almost every time it's like this. I'm fighting, no detonations, there's bodies laying around, and then all of a sudden, they detonate me. That's why I play it like this, like very scared.
You were no warrior.
I love this spear field. Maim. When you maim everything like that. By the way, on the Tactician, I've been playing around with Spearfield. The impale support on Spearfield feels really good. What the hell? Where did she die? I didn't see her for a second. I don't know where she went. I don't think she can die. Maybe I just lost track of her. Also, Rage, of course, is just amazing on Spearfield, and why it's like mandatory for me now if I'm running a Spear. But on the Tactician, I'm playing around with even a Rage wheel, where you get more Rage per hit, and the Rage sticks around longer. Man, I am just a Rage machine. It's nice having 30 Rage, like, basically all the time. Maybe I need to... Is there a... Yeah, there's probably a way to go over 30, too.
I can't yet.
Orm of Storb. Interesting. Orb of Storm, I mean. Did I say Orm of Storb? I think I did. I don't know why I still have this bug with this health bar. It's getting somewhat annoying.
You were no warrior.
I don't know what... Yeah, I guess I need to pick up blues, huh? Feels good to be back online, though. But yeah, I got some work to do on the Tactician. I'm trying to get that build video out by the end, like this weekend, basically. It'd be nice if I could do it before then, but I doubt it. I got some testing to do. I'm enjoying actually working on these builds. I guess, like, if this character survives, I mean, we'll have to work on the endgame build, so... Doing it live here. This does not look good. Not a good area right here. What was that? Okay. Not hitting the essence. Oh, passive? Yes, thank you. These are important. Let's see. Guess I was traveling, huh? Yeah, I think I was traveling up here. Jane bad on a strength stacker. Typically, I wouldn't like to be traveling leading into the Act 2 end boss. Act 2 cruel, I guess. Yeah, we have no energy shield. It's our health that really helps. It's that strength stacking. Our gear's not great. This is our first character. Stash is awful. 37 armor, 32 evasion, and I'm running Wind Dancer, 25 block. So interesting. Like when we get to maps, or if we get to maps, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna be running maps, honestly. I might be farming Act 3 for a while. Like I'm not feeling ready, but we'll see what gear we can get in Act 3. Oh yeah, the resistances. I guess that's the saving grace with this character, but chaos is non-existent still. I think we need some of that. Alright guys, guess this is it. Yeah, that bar glitch. Yeah, that's true. Let me get back to town. See if it gets rid of it. Yeah. So it gets rid of all the bars.
Quickly.
Check the vendors real quick. Got the lightning, right? Might as well. I'm glad we went back to town. Gotta optimize here. Although charms are so janky, I've been really watching charms in the maps. Yeah, max resistance for chaos on SSF took a month. And that's you. That'd take me like 2 months. Alright, so anything we want to keep here? It's a pretty good roll on max life, maybe for some other character. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Speak up. I will tell your tale.
Damn, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyways.
Wonder who goes there. Browse as long as you like.
Damn, dude. I'm picking these up, man.
It suits you.
Oof. I'm not much of an energy shield user, which is funny. These look pretty good, actually. Not for this character necessarily. Let's not go crazy. I feel like I'm shopping. We've got a spirit here. Ugh, God. T1. Interesting. Max life, intel, energy shield, and evasion. Looks pretty good, actually.
A wise choice.
Okay. Armor 284. I want to get into evasion on the chest piece eventually.
Plans guide you.
Stuart, welcome back. You get more currency to drop in the campaign than tier 15 maps? Is that true? I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. By the way, that audiobook, I looked that up, and there's two versions. There's a dramified version and a normal version. Which one were you recommending? Okay. Battle Mage. Farmer. Normal version, alright. Glad I didn't go for the wrong one. I do have one credit available. So yeah, we'll see. I looked up. Just didn't pull the trigger. Alright guys, let's do this.
You again. The fool under the hooded one's sway. Do you even know what he is?
Hardcore, man.
No matter. You'll find my king far more capable than Count Gianor.
Never really given this thing a really good look.
The power you were promised. Put an end to this nuisance.
The Sigma of the Ardura. Bow before your king.
The Marrakets do not bow to kings. We skin them.
Shit. What the hell hit me?
Submit. You are finished.
Will not fall.
Oh god. That surprised me. It's like the one thing that you have to make sure you don't screw up. And it surprised me. It's not good. Alright,
We're running out of time.
good.
End this.
Did we phase them already?
What are
The stun on blood. This, oh my god, this mark, man. When I was first playing, it was like, I don't know, I totally underestimated how strong Bloodhound's mark is, but it is so strong. Broken armor. Stunned twice.
Bend to my will. Impede my enemies. The era of the Faradun, our gift to you.
Please get out of that. Oh god.
The Marrakech will pay.
The Twister took a turn, man.
Our gift to you. We will blot out the sun. I will erase you.
Ah, it's not a great spot. Guess it's okay.
Cannot give up. Endless hate
Well, don't want to stand there.
to you. I call the winds. Endless
Yeah, I really need, I need the finisher.
Sycamore. Asala.
Blood Hunt. I need Blood Hunt.
Have accomplished nothing.
We're not really doing that much bleed. I mean, yeah, probably not. I think I looked into switching out Call of the Week for Blood Hunt, but I'm not sure why I did not. I can't remember.
This is not over. Not yet. Shamandra!
Yeah, this character's pretty strong, man. We're doing pretty good. I still will not face off with Silver Fist right away, if I can help it. I'm going to try to actively avoid him.
The war.
I know everyone wants to see Silverfist. I'm the only one here who doesn't. Oh man. We got this. It's funny how he doesn't identify out here. Yeah, how do I need to figure out how I go about really adding the ES. I know that there's those keystones, mind over matter. What else?
It is time.
What's up, Bobbius? Welcome back. Are you stuck in some LE right now?
I have not been.
I don't even know what it looks like, honestly.
I am. It was all I can. The beat right there.
I don't know much of your history, but all I see is a good man.
Does he identify?
Quickly.
No. Out here for whatever reason.
Move swiftly.
I don't understand that. ES increases near the sorceress. Man, it's just hard because I'm always trying to maximize like the bleed. Bleed takes a lot of tender love and care. So it's hard to travel all the way over there for defensives. All right, let's get out of here. We already checked the vendors, right? Did some shopping.
Yes. Yes. Until.
The beast has grown too powerful.
Nice.
Contain it through mortal means. There was once an empire.
Fabius, back in Path of Exile 2. It's been a little while.
And became the greatest
Is that?
civilization the world has ever known.
That almost looks like.
But it led to their destruction.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if something part of that art was actually like
Close.
crap on my screen or the art.
Relied on the use of.
From burning sands to steaming bogs.
All right, we made it to Act 3. Cruel. Run number 1 for League number 2. Things are going a bit better, knock on wood. Every time I say something like that, I just imagine the most awful death, like getting puked on right there. Like, we are doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden we get puked on to 0 health. Be pretty funny. We're doing good, guys. And then just take a bath. These guys, like this guy, there's some murder material here. This map seems kind of lax, you know, kind of relaxed, but man, like you get stuck like right there in that breath. You get stuck in an explosion at the wrong time. I mean, our Herald of Blood is also a defensive layer just because of how easily it explodes things. Any blood loss whatsoever, which is almost everything now. Early on, it was a little... Oh, shit. It was a little annoying early on, like in Act 1, because I was one-shotting everything. And that meant no blood loss, actually. So it meant no explosions, which meant... Oh, God. Man, I'm talking too much. I, like, literally rolled right into that. That was weird. It was clearly exploding. But hey, I like the fact that our health, like, was barely touched. Shit, I rolled it the wrong in the wrong direction there. Can we kill this dude or what? What an annoying piece of crap this dude is. Jeez. Some of the rares in this game are absolutely brutal. Bobby's character is tanky enough in LE that I can ignore boss mechanics. Nice. Awesome. So you actually feel like a tank in that game? Like you can build a tank that tanks? That's the concept. Sometimes I might sound like I'm a little jaded or whatever, but no, I'm not. I'm still having fun. But there are things that they need to improve, in my opinion. Like, that's one of them. I like to play a tanky character. I guess we are kind of tanky right now, but tanky in this game is a lot different than tanky in other games. That's all I gotta say. I gotta check my level. I've been killing everything. I should be pretty good. I don't want to fall behind, so let's see here. I'm 57. 58. So we're right there as usual. It's amazing how that works. If you actually kill everything, pretty much just keep pace. I don't really feel like doing this, boss. Last time it took forever. Got overwhelmed. It's totally optional. Is there any reason to go to dinner in Act 3 Cruel? Is it just like a level 3 support gem or something? Or no. Last time it was a lesser jeweler's orb. I wonder what it is this time. Nice. Bleed is working. I gotta say, I'm a fan of bleed builds, man. It feels good. I like it. It's fun. It looks cool. There's a lot of blood everywhere. We're going... This is the season or the League of Blood for me. Because this character is likely gonna go blood. My Tactician is now going full on blood. My Ritualist was blood. Or I guess bleed. So yeah. We need like a tagline for this league. Let them bleed. Of course, there's always there will be blood, but that's taken, I guess. It's a good movie. Oh, Blood Mage, Gary, there is a build out there that you gotta check. I'll try to find the video and link it in Discord or something, but there's definitely some bleed tech out there for the Blood Mage that is crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Where? Okay, so I guess dinner's not served in this version. Isn't this normally where it's at? No dinner? I think I'm going the wrong way. I guess I'll hit the baskets. Or is this it? Yeah. Oh shit! Dinner! Who's dinner? Me?
Here will best you.
Shit. This guy's beefy.
I need more time.
Next. Was a little early on the finisher there. Lessers. Come on, man. How stingy. I will say it does feel like GGG's a bit stingy. That's probably an understatement. Alright, so this has evasion and it's got 1 rune slot. That's kind of what we're looking for, actually. Actually, yeah, let's drop that. Okay, got the ban out. Twitch is good. Gives me an opportunity to ban people all the time. Wield my power. I guess they're probably bots. Just AI bots or something, who knows? Okay. Oh, yeah, the breach ring. Are you trying to sell it? What are you doing with that thing?
What kind of stuff I can buy? There's the
Hello.
stick.
In any case, until next time.
She's certainly...
Go. Thank you.
Okay, should I hit this thing? Stun threshold. Dude, I tell you what, man. I am gonna be super, super cognizant of stun threshold with a hardcore character going into maps. Oh my god. Oh, it is awful. It does not feel good. Level 59, 309 evasion, losing some armor. I think that's the direction we want to go, though. So, do I? Yeah, I've got this tab here. Let's just set this in the middle. It's where I need to pay attention. Not really seeing any updates, that's for sure. This has a lot of armor on it. Got a lot of light radius on it too. Nice, yeah. We'll see if Nestor can make magic happen. Should I roll this?
How goes it?
You're out, not all.
All right, so yeah, we need to get the next upgrade for the spear, I think. Which means we probably are going to need some dexterity, huh? Yeah, probably. We'll see.
Be wary.
Man, picked up some exalts. Okay, starting to get a little bit of currency here. Not sure what to do with it.
Hey?
Guess we roll this thing.
Interesting choice.
20% movement speed, has cold resistance on it. I'd rather have the evasion and life right now than cold. Evasion. Overall, I think it's worth buying.
Bit fancy, this one. Enjoy.
Ooh, wow. Oh, shit. Wow. Oh, that's the energy shield. I hardly ever run an energy shield character. Doesn't have movement speed either, so. Dex, fire, man, these would be good. High dex requirement, though. So we're getting to the point where we gotta figure that out. 15. Wow, what are these? 10 strength on it. I mean, it's got some health. Hmm. 49 life per enemy killed. Yeah, I don't think these are really good enough for that price. $21 to dex. 36% block chance. Nice. Let's roll this shield. Armor and evasion.
Lovely little piece right there. Sad to see it go.
Stun threshold T8. Maybe I picked this up. Honestly, I don't know what. All right, stun threshold. Seriously? It's pretty hilarious, actually. I'm gonna have to rant a little bit on this one. So the developers come out and they say, you know what? We want stun and ailment threshold to be more important. Now, I might be putting my foot in my mouth here, but I don't see stun threshold on the defensive sheet. So if you want it to be more important, you can start by actually putting it on the defense sheet. Or am I missing it? I should know exactly my percent chance of stun or something like that. I guess it's hard because it probably depends on the attack, but what the heck? So I'm just supposed to stack an unknown amount of stun threshold? Am I Off base here. Damn, that's a lot of life. I'd rather have life than stun threshold since I don't really know how much I need. Where was it? 177. Equal to your maximum life. A hit that deals damage equal to or greater than your stun threshold is guaranteed to stun you. And the chance scales down linearly for lower damage hits. A stun chance of less than 10% is treated as 0%. Yeah, cool, but that's kind of interesting because on a character with 2,000 health in maps, I'll get some dirt thrown into my face and I'll get stunned. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Life and armor is stun threshold. Life is also freeze threshold. Yeah, so it's using the ailment calculation. It just, to me, a mechanic that you can't see in game like that, that's not good, in my opinion. The fact that I literally have to go, like, pull out my math major and use POB and stuff to figure out how to mitigate this off game, I don't like that. $6K HP. Okay, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, so you can get this stun threshold, but really, if you just raise your life, that would be better probably. But again, I don't know. I don't know how to balance that. Yeah, I'm ranting a little bit. I don't like that. So where was that piece with a lot of health? This would be good. This is also going to help our stun threshold. Tell you what this will do, it'll also slow us down. So another thing that's not really shown is this shield. We're gonna buy it.
About time that was.
Let's check this.
Hear a click. Duck.
So currently my movement speed modifier is 12.2%. I take this off, I'm at 14. 12.2%. 10.4%. Just because I put on a shield that is longer. Nowhere is that shown. So there's a couple things here. I guess it's early access, guys, but stuff like that, it's kind of frustrating. Like, I could just throw this on and think, yay. But now I'm actually slower. So if I remove both these things, I should be at 20%. Yeah, it's weird. Now I'm not so sure I want to run the shield. Guess I want to run the other one. I'll hold on to it, I guess. I bought it. It's the pure strength versus the long. I just thought it was because it was bigger on the tooltip. So it's because it's pure strength. So... meaning armor. So armor, bad. Yeah, all right, so putting on an evasion chest. I don't even have a chest that I can actually wear. Oh, it's just showing red because I'm the Smith of Kitava, so I can't actually put it on at all. So I have to wait till I can level into the one that we picked up. Okay. So let's save this thing. Maybe I put it on when I get really good boots or something. We have to roll it as well, though. I wanted to roll this one, too. Let's see what happens. Okay. Don't really like that. Don't want to go further. I think I'd rather go further on this one, really. Block chance is really good, though. Have I gotten into... I don't think I've gotten there yet. Yeah, so we've not traveled over to Glancing Blows yet. We've got some time. Let's roll these two. Actually, I'm just gonna hold on to them. I don't really need cold resistance. A blue jewel to convert ES into stun threshold. Nice. On hit effects. Let me check that. Where is that? Yeah. All right, guys, let's get out of here. I'm done ranting. I gotta be careful, though. I do not want to run into Silver Fist. Oh, on your hit effects. Stunning, yeah.
I should take care. Foul beast!
Okay, I really do need to pay attention because, man, I am going to run into Silver Fist, I can tell. Like, even this little spot here, right off the bat, makes me freak out. Yeah, I definitely don't want to put that shield on right before Silver Fist and be 2% slower and then think I can do something I can't. I need to really look out for movement speed. Like, it'd be great to get 30% boots before Doriani. I need to use shield charge again. Yeah, last time we didn't even run into the phase. Shit. Jeez. Okay, these guys mean business over here. I'm almost out of flask. I'm actually out of flask. I'm bleeding. Okay, this is dangerous. I gotta get out of here. I'm out of flask. And I'm bleeding. Let's get the fuck out of here. Jesus! Holy shit. Damn, dude. Alright. Holy smokes. Hold on, guys. It's getting hot in here. Okay, I'm back. Dude. Alright, so I got... Shit. I was pushing buttons on OBS. Did I change anything? Audio check. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, I got my flask back. Do I have a staunching charm? Because dang, that dude was bleeding me out. Like, I thought I was king of bleed over here, but shit. Oh my gosh, this might be good. All right, so we'll do that. I have to optimize for this dude. What else? Too lazy to walk over there. Okay. Yeah, my build is all about movement, so aggravated bleeding is gonna suck. Let's see what happens here. Just don't get hit, right? Why didn't I do that the first time? That's the strategy. But yeah, that was a close call, guys. Because honestly, out there, I'm looking at my flask. I've already used it. I noticed that he's applying bleeding. I know, like, I'm pretty close to safety back here. I chose to run. Like, I feel like if I didn't make that choice at that moment, I think I'm dead, honestly. I was in bad shape right there. That was interesting. Okay. Yeah, a big part of hardcore is knowing when you're in danger or when you're in trouble, like well before you're in too much trouble, I guess. And it's something I think that I'm actually pretty decent at. It's like that healthy balance of fear. Like, how fearful are you? You can't be too fearful. And I know that there's people who watch me that think I'm just too like scared, but honestly, sometimes it saves your ass. A shield charge. You have a shield charge, instead you just walked while bleeding. The thing is as a melee character in that fight, I have to be mobile. This is movement, right? So if I stand my ground, he's charging me. He's gonna slam me, basically. I can't just stand here and recharge. There's no charge, though. What shield charge? I don't know what shield charge you're talking about. Oh, shield charge. Ah, yeah, I could have just stunned him. Oh.
I can't yet.
Hold up a second. So shield charge doesn't count for aggravation? That is news to me. Holy crap. Is that true? Because to me, aggravated says movement, right? Bleeding. Let's see. Where's the aggravate? Okay, bleeding deals to target is moving. So you're saying that this is not movement? Okay. So you're still gonna get aggravated. Yeah, I definitely forget about shield charge a lot. I've never claimed to be the best player. Something I will never claim. Or even a good player. Alright, this is where I want to be. So we got this checkpoint. Yeah, okay. So you're minimizing the amount of aggravation. You're moving a lot further. That makes sense. Yeah, and for some reason, I don't know why, but it's in my head kind of that faster movement, you're going to bleed out even faster, but I know that's not the case. Like, I know that's not the case. I've been basically studying bleeding for a while now with this character, or the characters I'm running, but when I'm actually bleeding, and just because, I don't know, there's something about it. Like, you see the blood coming out, and it just feels like, oh God, if I run too fast, like if I do too much, I'm gonna bleed out. It's gonna bleed even faster. But it's just basically on or off, 100% more or not. Shit. This is probably it. I think that's Silver Fist up there. Let's not go there. Shield charge plus frenzy charge. So frenzy charge for your lightning spear or something? Or am I also not reading shield charge? I have to check everything now. You guys are confusing me. Okay, so it's not consuming any frenzy charges. So I'm guessing you throw a lightning spear afterwards. No way. So you dash faster? Where does this say that? So that's just something like from a frenzy? Let's read frenzy charge. Charges can be gained from a number of skills. Okay, there are 3 types. Yeah. The game's not really telling you that. Oh, wait. It says charge, though. Maybe that's why. To support that consume a frenzy charge. Oh, so it's a support. Okay, got it. Man. Interesting. What do I have supported on there? Nothing? So I've got concentrated effect and overpower, which I don't use. Yeah, maybe I should put concentrated effect on my rake now. What do I have there? Let's see. It's brutality, martial tempo. Yeah, that's right. I like having regular AoE on it and brutality, I guess, versus more damage but less area of effect. I think I'm fine. I think we did pick up a lesser jeweler's orb. Need to figure out where I'm putting that, if anywhere. Probably time to look at the support gems. I got some gaps, so we'll do that when we get back to town. So that's probably Silver Fist. Let's go this direction again. Let's just check the edge. Pin can go on shield charge. Maybe. I usually put it on wind dancer, I think. Actually, yeah, I'm not doing the pinning on Spearfield with this character yet. But it might be time. What am I doing, actually, with Spearfield? Lacerate, that's right, because I didn't have enough chance to bleed. We need to check that now that we've gone through our passive tree a bit more. See if we still need Lacerate on there. Damn, that dude's doing damage. Okay. Is this it? This really does look like it. So we leave that there, I think. Check this perimeter and then go back this way. I'm not feeling Silver Fist right now. Yeah, in hardcore, I'm much less I definitely use anything that charges or jumps or anything like that. I'm a lot less likely to use it than when I'm in regular mode, trade mode. Just because I don't like, I know you can roll out of it, but just feel like you kind of are risking it whenever you do something like that. This also could be Silver Fist over here. Even Rake. Like, it's been fine because it's doing a lot of damage, but man, it has got me in trouble, like when you dash in. Shit. I want to get stunned here. So here's the jungle grave. Get a belt. probably a worthless spell. I don't think I've ever actually used it.
A tragic.
Of course, this is cruel. Maybe it's different. Nice.
This, promise me.
Now, like random charm slots, pretty much have to go with that one, I think. Let's see what it is. Cold resistance, 2 charm slots. Man, the life on that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Finally get a belt from there. Cool. Traveling still. No, wait. Here we are. Probably gonna need Dex soon, though. Might have to respec for that. Alright. This guy's beefy.
Foul beast. No challenge.
A ruby. Interesting. Yeah, I need to look at the support. I've never even seen it. I probably have, but I just didn't put 2 and 2 together, I guess. I don't know. Of course, I'm not like a big shield charge user. I know it's super powerful. Yeah, I'm not touching that thing. Get away from this thing. For mentality, it's for the exact situation I was in, but then I forgot that I had it because I never use it. So yeah. But especially with Rake, like you want to come in at a distance with Rake, and it's my main damage ability. So it replaces the use case. Shield charge, would be used to close the gap, but I already have a gap closer that I enjoy. And then I don't like doing this in hardcore. Like, I'm not even going to do it, actually. Like, shield charge into that area for more speed to go through this map. Hell no. Is this it? God damn it. I don't think so. Yeah, that's crazy amount of experience loss. It is interesting. I died on my Tactician at like level 79 or something, and it was just like I made it up within that same map basically. So yeah, that penalty scales brutally. Nice light stun. Delwyn.
Fancy seeing you here.
No, Delwyn, no. Man, I feel like Delwyn's actually kind of creeping me out a little bit. The way he's like just chilling around somewhere. He's like, fancy seeing you here. I feel like he's stalking me or something. Like he just shows up in all these spots. I don't know, dude. Wait a second. Okay. This is a camp. What's more entertaining? Me avoiding Silver Fist like a paranoid person? Or if I just went and fought him? I feel like the most entertaining package out of that would be what I'm doing right now, but then getting jumped by Silver Fist. Okay. What the hell? This map. It's gonna force me into Silver Fist's area. That's... I think, well... No, okay, yeah, that's where I wanted to go. Yeah, fighting Silver Fist. But it's gotta be somewhat... like, the tension's building up is all I gotta say. For me, it is. I feel like I'm doing a decent job of avoiding right now, but it I could slip up and you could see him. Now I'm getting comfortable. I got this map discovered. Pretty sure this is it. To me, avoiding Silver Fist is a little mini game within the game that is actually pretty fun. Lesser Jewelers, wow. Gotta try to stash that. Don't want to hang on to it. Okay, like this area as well. No, this ain't it. What's this? A camp? Alright, so we found the Barons. So I think we've successfully avoided Silver Fist for now. Probably go back. I don't know when.
This feels hotter than the desert.
I'd like to just be able to burn him down really quick. The goal is to complete the campaign here.
Fear will best you!
Then we go over here. Get this poison thing or whatever. Or no, chaos, right?
I should step carefully here.
I forgot that I'm the warrior until now, just now. Because I'm playing such a similar build on a ritualist and on a tactician now. But yeah. I was actually thinking to myself earlier, the mercenary seems a little off today. Its voice lines aren't as snappy. Hey, for anyone who's looked into this, all right, so stunning equals immobilized because immobilized is defined, and I think it brings up stunning. So immobile means not moving or unable to move. However, the actual stun effect in game has a movement animation, I guess, where the bosses or whoever you stun, you know, they step back and they get staggered. So does that animation count as moving for aggravation?
Become dirt.
I feel like that's a pretty good question, actually. And it's kind of important.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Yeah. So there's Eth's got the definition basically for mobilized. But I feel like the aggravate is based on the animation of the sprite. If moving whatsoever, if, you know, blah, 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 then equals aggravate, yes, one, whatever. I don't know. I'm not much of a coder or anything, but that's kind of how I feel like it's coded. So even though you're immobilized, when you're stunned, heavy stunned, and the reason why this is important is because how often are we getting that stun with Bloodhound's Mark? This is such a powerful ability. If I think, based on what I've seen, I think that a heavy stun equals both immobilized and aggravated because of movement, which is weird. But Bloodhound's Mark, we are getting stuns off like crazy. We're breaking armor, and I am pretty sure we're aggravating bleeding with this thing as well. So this thing is insane, guys. You just have to slap single out on this. This is like becoming one of my favorite abilities, actually. And then on explosion, yeah, you know, I was kind of overlooking this a little bit, but there's an explosion that occurs. So that's why they suggest, let's see. Rupture, support skills, aggravate bleeding on. So regardless of that, now it's even more interesting because they literally have a support skill here that is supposed to do exactly what I think might be already happening just because of the way it's coded in the game. So this would be useless if I'm correct. But yeah, next time we're on a boss, let's just see watch the health bar once they get stunned. Usually if they're bleeding, and it's a lot more clear on a character that's doing a lot of bleeding damage. This guy's not really doing a whole lot of bleeding damage, but the bleed is going, and then once they get the stun, it's like,
Quickly.
okay. And we got a pretty good belt with that health. That's a good health roll, man. Or life. I gotta be extremely precise in my PoE language, I'm realizing. There's been a few times where I've caught myself saying something that used a term that is actually used in the game, which can be confusing, so. Increased melee damage and stun threshold. 8%? Increased stun threshold. 135 2 stun threshold. Okay. Got it. It's like, damn, that seems like a low number. Okay. The stun threshold is something I'm going to be looking into, guys. I need to know what the hell's going on there. Because I'm tired of getting light stunned in freaking tier 15 on a melee character. It is brutal, dude. We can't go in with this hardcore character and not have a defense against light stuns. Seems like these are pretty good, actually. Not for us necessarily. Melee damage, increased stun threshold. What do we have in? Got 1, 2. Could get a third jewel slot if we have some good jewels. Okay, so I've got melee damage and then Warcry. So might as well swap that one out at least. I'm not doing Valor. So yeah, let's swap that out. What else do we have? Guess that's it. Yeah. Damn, that is definitely better. What's it? Let's check. Let's just kind of see here. On Rake, I guess, 600. Oh, life leached. Oh, whoops, I had a jewel on me, okay. It's like, I just got really confused there. 612. $621. Okay, anything else? Evasion percentage on my main is at 70%, basically. So yeah, not the greatest. It's actually been pretty difficult. For the bleed, again, it's like, man, bleed requires a lot, I feel like, to scale. So it's been difficult to really fit in the defenses. I recently shored up some defenses on the main ritualist. Went from 1800 health to 2100 health or life. And then brought the evasion up from like 50 some odd percent to 70%. Yeah, I'm getting light stunned all the time. Okay. Stash this crap. I mean, not all the time, but it's just so noticeable, especially when it's just some, you know, some pack in a white mob throws something at you and you get stunned. That just seems a little ridiculous. I guess in this game we're not. What's the term in Diablo? You're not a god. What are you exactly? I can't recall the name, but basically you're kind of like special, right? And in a lot of games you're special in some way. In this game, I guess you're just a damn outcast, an exile, right? So I guess we don't have like extreme special. We're not like a Michael Jordan out here in the world. We're just some exile putting on gear, using some gems, using what's available to us. So if someone throws a pack of dirt at our face, we're gonna get light stunned. Seraph, yeah, is that it? Seraph, Methlem. I can't think of the term, man. Man, it's been so long since I played Diablo. It's crazy. All right. I'm gonna lose my portal, guys. Let's get the hell out of here. Jeez. Where am I going?
We've been evil in the
Nephilim. Yes. Okay, that's the term I'm thinking of.
Don't drink the water.
But yeah, they constantly call you that. And here they call you Exile. Nephilim is like some sort of superior person in the world, right? I'm not good at lore, by the way. I don't follow lore in any game I play, guys. Like, I just play the game. Skip all the text. There's something about heaven and hell in Diablo? Is that true? No, I'm kidding. Still saying Exile. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Wow, now I'm really losing it. I've never, well, I think lately I've been just beelining right to this corpse. Like, we spent no time in here. Look at that. This map is huge, and there's, like, all these turns, and I just, like, honed in on this. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah, that's true. Right? It was some other, like, it was he brought in some other bad boss. So there still has not been a Diablo encounter in Diablo 4? Is that true? Like, even with the expansion? They might have lost their way over there a little bit.
Be wary.
Yeah, that's like, that makes no sense. I didn't even think of that though. Yeah, that's true. And they even had an expansion come out. I can kind of see, like, all right, this time, you know, Diablo won't show up in the very beginning, but we gotta bring Diablo in on the expansion. It's gonna be epic. All right, guys. Been spending way too much time in town. I'm just chatting and having fun, actually. I'm having a good time. Let's see. I almost thought about taking a little break this week, though, because today, for some reason, I was just thinking about it. I was like, God dang, I don't know if I can get on and stream. I'm just feeling kind of tired. I've been burning the candle, I guess, pretty bright. Is that the term? But what I ended up doing was just going and taking a nap, and then I woke up, and then I was refreshed and ready to go. So I guess I was just tired. Took like an hour-and-a-half nap. It was crazy. Why is it that naps feel so much better than regular sleep? I don't understand that, but it is crazy. Like, all right, so I could get 6 hours of regular sleep, wake up feeling like trash, and then I could get 45 minutes of nap and wake up feeling like a champion. Napping is lifestyle. I probably need to, you know, I've been thinking of working out more. I started working out and then I got a cold. So guess what? That cold was like 2 months ago. I have not started working out again. Imagine that. But anyways, so yeah, I've been thinking, God, I gotta get back into the routine and actually work out. Maybe I'm going about this wrong. Maybe I need to work naps into the routine instead. It'd probably extend my life and quality of life just as much, if not more, than working out. I'd bet. I'm gonna have to look into this. Pika! Dang, man, I'm sad to hear that. All motivation to play games. I hope it's just because you kind of got burnt out on games and nothing else. But yeah, sometimes I get that way too. Like, been playing too many games and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, just like, I'm gonna go touch some grass. Dang, yeah. And it could also be just burnout from, like, like one game can burn you out from all games type of situation that happens to me sometimes, you know, where yeah, you get that burnout and then it just makes it so that you just can't even get on and play anything really. Guess what I did this weekend? Went on a hike.
This place reeks of death.
Go walk in the woods. Yes. Sounds like a plan. I do enjoy long walks. But man, like the problem with long walks is they're so long. Like, dang, it takes a lot out of your day. I enjoy it when I actually get out there. But when I go on a walk or a hike, like I have to, like I want to just go way out there, and I have a hard time just doing like a 20-minute walk or something. So then an hour and a half, 2 hours later, that's a long time out of the day. That's hard to do in a regular day, I guess. It's more like a weekend thing, I guess. But hey, it's springtime. I'm probably gonna break the bikes out, do all the maintenance, get the bikes up and ready to go, and like hit the trail. Last year I ran into a mountain lion on my mountain bike, and that was the last time I went biking for that season. I got scared. But yeah, it's not like I was out in the crazy wilderness or anything. But this is an area that's pretty popular. And then there was a dog. I heard the dog barking, and I was taking a breather, taking a drink at the top of this hill. And then all of a sudden, this dog is like ruff, 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 doing a little dog thing. I hope that was a good impression. And then all of a sudden, like this mountain lion, I can't do the sound, and then silence. And it was like right through the woods, like on the other side. And I was just like drinking my water, like, I'm out of here. Yeah, nice campfire out in the wilderness. Man, that sounds good. All right, let's get to it. Man, I'm taking my sweet ass time. He's got... I will say, did they already work in some fixes on the body blocking issue and being tossed around? I feel like they did. Because man, on League Start in this area, I was being thrashed around like a rag doll. Like I was literally being tossed about, flopping around like a fish out of water. I don't want to follow this damn thing. Just get out of here, man. These wisps. Sounded cool, looked cool. But I don't like it. I'm not going in there either. One gorilla versus 100 men? No, I've not seen that. Like an actual gorilla, and it sounds brutal. So there's this book that I read a long time ago. Damn, what is it called? I think it's called Man Eaters. And it's about man-eating tigers, and this hunter, it's like his true accounts and true story of how... All right, what is he doing?
I'm not ready.
He's slowing me, that's for damn sure. All right. Need this... God damn. This son of a bitch over here. Die. Good God. A flask. What in the hell?
Foul beast!
Yeah, so man-eaters. Very interesting. Alright, this guy's beating my ass too. What the oh yeah, he prevents recovery. No wonder. But yeah, crazy, because this guy's like, he's been brought in, he's like this big game hunter, and they bring him in because they need to take care of this tiger because it's literally killing people, hunting people, because once they get it, like, once they go crazy like that, they become a man-eater. Just like Jungle Book. Khan. Fair Khan, or what was his name? Khan. Anyways, so this hunter's out there in the jungle hunting this tiger, but the tiger's also hunting him. And it's not just this one tiger, it's like 7 accounts or something. He's been brought in several times throughout like all of India or something, or Africa. And wow, that's intense. Because he definitely almost gets eaten a few times. The book would not be that interesting if that wasn't the case. Bugs on the fire. Yeah,
Colors usually signal
I recall as a kid, my grandma would buy the bug or the suckers with a bug inside, and like entice us to eat it with like a quarter or something like that. Like, I'll give you a quarter if you eat this sucker, and then with the bug inside. That's about my only experience there. So do we want to do this guy, or do we want to do Fire Boss? I don't really care about Spirit right now, right? Let's see here. I don't even know what to do with Spirit on this character. I think actually we might go Banner. Might throw a Banner on this, but I don't know what. Oh, Lightning Spear. Yeah, let's get rid of Lightning Spear. Just go melee all the way. I've not been using this at all. So maybe we do that. All right, Bobbius, take care. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is Bobbius. All right, have a good night. Let's at least find the other zone. Should I be checking these vendors? Oh, this one.
Nice to see a friend. Treasures lost to time, now yours. Farewell.
So this is that one thing. What did I miss here? Is the wisp?
Weakling!
Dang, dude. Dang, yeah. I don't like to mess around with animals like that. I'm very risk adverse, obviously. I think you guys probably know that by now. Like, I don't ride motorcycles either. Or any, I've ridden dirt bikes. I've done dirt biking. Okay, did I actually discover this thing? I don't recall actually doing that, but I guess so. Yeah, now I recall doing it. So we got both zones. I'd rather do this one, get the spirit, and then I think we're gonna put on a banner, which does pretty big damage. I mean, it doesn't actually do damage, but it is a big increase, at least at higher levels. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I do go out and do outdoor stuff, which can be, I don't know. Not really ran into anything crazy, I guess, which is good. I was chased by a boar one time while I was mountain biking. It was gonna hit me pretty good, but it decided not to hit me while I was on my bike, I guess. Just kind of scared me, charged me, and then reared. But had it hit me, I was actually going downhill about as fast as I could possibly go on my bike. So had it come out and hit me, that would have been brutal. So Pika, are you still there? Like, so if you're not playing games, what are you planning to do now? Like for, is there anything that you're thinking, yeah, maybe I'll go and do this for a while? Or maybe you're just vegging out, watching Netflix or something. All right, so we didn't get the fire res. I should probably go get it. Wow, he slammed me.
Steel yourself!
Might take a while to find this circle thing with the fire res. This map is huge. And this is one of those maps where I've not really like understood where everything is, I guess. Because I think it's because they can be almost anywhere in the middle of the map. Like not off to the edges. So whenever something's off in the middle, seems a bit more difficult to actually know where you're going. That's not it. Middle for rarity. Oh, does it give rarity as well? Huh. Never noticed. What the hell is that? A map. Is that our first map? Wow, he did not like that thing. There was, for some reason, he was hitting the fire out. I've never really noticed that before. I'm wondering why he was so concerned about the fire. It's not here. Check over here. Here we go. Okay. Got slamming dudes.
Sickening rituals.
Yeah, the witch fight at the OK Corral at midnight. It's been a while since I've watched a Western. My favorite Western of all time is Lonesome Dove, the mini-series, actually. From 1990 something. I don't think it gets any better than that, to be honest.
The children, they whisper.
Yeah, and item rarity. It's amazing how many times I will read, "You have increased fire resistance," and then stop. That is amazing. The capacity to only focus on exactly what you're focused on and ignore everything else. Unforgiven. Yes. Hold on a second. Is that Clint Eastwood? Yes, I think, right? Unforgiven. That's Clint Eastwood, right? That's the one where he's a total badass, I think. Or no, Unforgiven. Yeah, you'll have to... I know I've seen it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I love his I love Clint Eastwood in that one. Yeah, that's the top one for me too. I haven't seen that in a long time. He's like half blind or something too, right? Alright, I gotta pay attention. What am I doing? I'm in a boss fight, guys. Jeez. Oh god. Get out of that. Oof. Get me out of there. How's my flask? I haven't really... Okay, I don't have my stun. I need to mark, man. What else am I not doing? Armor's broken. Good. That helps. Just gotta make sure I keep hitting. No! God damn it, wrong button. Almost charged right into my death.
Your Captured souls will suffer no
I meant to do my other, this one. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. I think I'm, okay, we can do this. Yeah, that was the first one was great, really smooth, and then the next one, that's why you have to do it over and over again. My muscle memory on my, this is my thumb mouse, so yeah, I hit the wrong button on my thumb and went forward. All right. This is actually pretty good. I kind of want to hold on to those for future characters, actually. A
This was
buckler.
made by a skilled artisan.
Can get rid of that. That gives us that. What is this? Okay, we can get rid of it.
A disgusting weapon.
Damn it. Okay, we can use this. Put this over here, and then use this. Okay. Tetris.
I've nowhere to keep that.
Damn it. There. All right, guys. Yeah. And that's kind of why I don't use them that often, because I feel like I'm going to yeet myself into a blazing fireball on accident. That's exactly why.
How?
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to save these two. I think I'm full here, huh? Moving on to the next dump. We'll have to clean this. That's pretty good for another character. Let's put this over here. Alright, so I guess I need to do the map tab. I have not organized this at all yet. Do that color, I guess. That kind of looks like a waystone color, right? Can't use that yet. Did I just... No, I'm not going to slam it. Rarity. Mana. Not interested. So we got that gem.
You are my
Just do freeze, I guess.
Honor.
bye-bye.
Yeah, we're going to fix the spirit. Thank you for the reminder. I don't want to be called out for not using my spirit. That was very typical for my early days in this game. Like, I would constantly have like my spirit not used. In PoE 1, I still have issues with the mana. I still don't see the mana, even though it should be pretty obvious, I guess, but let's just sell these. Actually, I could roll this. No.
Welcome. Some odds in it. I'll take it.
Hey. Oh. Not what we want. I'm gonna have to figure out chaos here.
Be wary.
It's not good. Wow, 10 stacks of critical weakness. 100% increased parry damage. This is like the shield, the buckler, like, please, players, please use parry. We built an entire character around parry. Can you just use it? Here, have a shield.
Welcome. Take care.
Luciano, welcome. All right, think we're good. Oh yeah, spirit. Damn it. Almost did it. We'll use one of the 13s if we can. All right, so I was thinking... easier to stun and inflict elemental ailments. This would actually be pretty good, especially if we were actually using Lightning Spear. But unfortunately, that's the skill that I was planning to take off the bar in order to put a spirit on. Call the Weak could come off, I guess. But then that's how we empower Lightning Spear right now. So yeah, that doesn't work. So anyways, I think the play here... I think it's War Banner, guys. I think we're going War Banner. Okay. Do it. We're switching some things up. We won't have that ranged attack there. Fortunately, Spearfield kind of feels like range a little bit, which is fine. Good enough for me. Activate this. Where the hell's my other one? Let's work on the supports here. I think we're going to take some time to optimize a little bit. We haven't done this in a while. So, store these. Vitality. Precision. Outmaneuver. Yeah, we would never have that because we're not pairing. Magnified effect I've already got on. Execute. You know what? Why aren't we running Blood Hunt instead of... Oh yeah, we needed Call the Weak for the lightning. Now we don't. Now, what level can I do on the spear side right now? Damn. We're gonna have to start improving our decks because now we're really starting to out-level things. Holy smokes. Might be time. Like, this is where we get a lot of our damage from. That's the issue. We don't want to take from this too much, but I think we need to get up to a certain level here. Okay, so what level is that? Maybe 12-ish. So... what would that be? 5... That'd be like 5 nodes. So let's do that. You know what? 12. We've got a lot of strength now. 106. It's a weird number. 119. That might be a little steep. Let's check the vendor real quick. Default attack with Herald of Ice and Polky. You need equip for spear. For the moment, the best smith is with mace. Hey, Marceline, welcome back. Nice smith. I am in my second smith in maps right now. Nice. That's in hardcore, Luciano. I'm enjoying the spear. Even if mace is the best smith, I don't necessarily just jump to whatever is like the absolute best. There's a fun factor involved as well. The mace is slow. The spear feels good, and I like the skills here too. Hey, whoa. Is this an upgrade? 93. I don't think that's worth investing in at 108. it would end up being an upgrade, probably. Maybe we roll this thing, though. We could get pretty lucky.
About time that one sold.
If we're gonna roll one, that's the one we should roll, I guess. So, that's a tough call. That's a tough call.
Don't get eaten.
So Luciano's a hardcore solo self-found enjoyer, loves pain and suffering. Let me check. Did you say you have your second character in maps already? That's pretty good. Yeah, second Smith. Holy smokes. Good job, man. The cleaning speed of rolling slam plus bone shatter, or the clearing speed most likely. Yeah, I get you. I can see it. I'm not making the switch though. Like you, I would probably have to bring my second Smith into maps in order to try it out. Because at this point, this Smith is all in on spears right now. So let's see. I'm going to roll this thing, I think. This is risky. Damn it. What do we have? We've got one prefix. That's pretty good, actually. Let's hit it again. Nice. That's good. We need something, though. We really need something. I need flat physical damage on this thing. Oh, shit. Okay. So we hit. We're still... Okay, yeah. We've made it. Now, icing on the cake here. Last Exalt. Can we do it? Can we get the God Spear? We got lightning damage. Okay. Not the greatest, but it's good enough. This is good.
I hit hard.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dex. So this is one of the issues with going spears on the Smith, is that we're going to
How can I advise?
I have a different plan.
we're gonna need some points here. So we could path of building this just to see what this actually does. I don't know if anybody's actually interested in seeing that, but it's a fine balance with strength and dex on this. We're now at 311 strength, but I think that's enough dex to run the 12, right? Ooh, what? Thought that was. Oh. So let's put this on. I get sidetracked pretty easily, actually. Oh, shit. What did this have on it? What? What broke? Okay, nothing's broken. For some reason it just turned off. Didn't turn back on. Okay. So we get up to 148. The lightning damage helps a little bit. Not great for the bleed. Overall, may not have been the best. Well, we added 26 strength on the weapon, actually. So now our actual... Where are we? So we're actually higher in strength now, actually, with that weapon. So that's good. So we made up there. We made up some damage, I guess. Not a great upgrade. This has 13% quality. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy. So, I don't know that I really want to go through POB, but I'll just kind of share, I guess. I'll share something since we're talking about it. But what I'm talking about, like, let's see, strength. So essentially the POB has strength maxed out. That wouldn't really be the case, but for end game, like, what level is this? 82. So into maps, still using strength stacking with the shockwave. Our full DPS in this case would be 5,458. Now, all right, this would be hard to show, but let's go to skills. Let's go to rake. And let's bring this down to 10. Or it was, I think it was like at 8 or something like that. So level 8, with each level, we're getting about a 50-ish or so DPS, full DPS. Okay, so let's just say we're at 8. I can actually check what was on my character, right? It was... Oh, no, I can't, because we upgraded it. But let's assume... like it was a 9, I think, right? Did I actually upgrade this thing? No, I haven't done it yet. So it's a 10. We're going to 12. What's a 13, though? 119. I don't know if I would do that, but we could POB that a little bit. Like, this isn't a case for case because it's not my exact character. Yeah, so we're gonna level this up. So let's go from 10 to 12. Where is this thing? Okay. So we're at 10. 4493 total DPS. We had to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes, right? Dex. Damn it, I totally forgot what we were at. But that brings us down to 3937. Oh, I got rid of all of this. That's the issue. So let's just assume we don't have it. So 4158. So we lost about 100 DPS to level up our rake in by utilizing Dex, right? You can see, even though we increased our level and the sheet in game shows a DPS increase, it's not showing stomping ground, and it's not showing the strength, the effect that strength has on that damage. However, the saving grace for us in this case is the weapon we were able to equip with our increased Dex rolled like 32 strength. So we ended up with a weapon upgrade, a gem upgrade, and actually more strength in this case. So yeah, you can see how we just scaled our damage with this roll. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, it's a bit confusing with the strength and the stomping ground on whether or not it's worth it to just level a gem even, right? It would have been better without the weapon It would have been better for our DPS to keep a lower level rake than to get out of the strength and put on the higher level rake. That's for sure. Okay. Let's drop this and then let's get 12s. And then Spearfield is 1. Bloodhound's Mark. Disengage. Do more damage there. What else? Is that it? Now let's look at our spirit gems. 10, 13, 10. It's not bad. What were we going to add? We already added War Banner. Oh yeah, Blood Hunt. Okay, so now we've got Blood Hunt. We will do Execute on that. Put Precision somewhere. Whoa. What's going on? I have 30 spirit. Okay. Why does Wind Dancer keep screwing with me? Okay. Lacerate. What's our chance to bleed? Looks like I have not really... Yeah. So I guess I haven't picked up any of those nodes in the tree yet. That's something for later. So we'll keep Lacerate on Spearfield, get the bleed going. Unyielding on Disengage, Single Out, Brutality, Martial Tempo, Stomping Ground, Concentrated Effect, Overpower. Where's Magnified Effect at? Do we have one? Okay, Magnified Effect. Do... Magnified. Get that going on War Banner, and then we'll do Persistence on War Banner. Resistance or Persistence? Persistence. What's going on? All gems? There we go. Herald of Blood. We'll put something on there. What though? Oh yeah, where's the speed gem at? Momentum. No. Distance or speed? Oh. Supported skills will consume a frenzy charge on use if possible. Support skills have 40% more skill speed. Interesting. We're no longer generating frenzy though, unfortunately, so keep it how it is. But good to know. Thanks for that, F. Ailments have the chance base and damage on hit. Oh, are you guys chatting about some... At least before trying anything, especially in SSF. Okay, yeah, we did POB it. Alright. Bloodhound, or Blood Hunt. What do we want here? What is recommended here? Terror? No. Bloodlust. Yeah, that's a good one for that. Okay. Disengage. So we've got Maim and Blind. Pin. Maybe we put Pin on there. Do that. I think that's a level 2 gem. Or is it 1? No, it's a 1. Damn, I only got 1 left. I'll do... Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Okay. Alright, we're better supported. Oh yeah, Herald of Blood. Damn it. Emo crystals. Holy shit. Is that a 2 or 3? What's recommended? Yeah, it's a 3. Cool. Alright, I feel like we're ready for Act 3 now. Now I just need to remember to lay down my banner. Another thing to remember. Oh, so Luciano, are you talking like with the stun threshold and stuff like that? Like more chance if the hit is small against your health pool. Yeah, I get it. It's just, I just feel like I need a better understanding of how much I'm affecting that chance with a stun threshold. Because 180 stun threshold, I have no idea what that really means. That's the issue I have. And I've got to like go outside of the game to figure that out. I understand kind of the, like I'm not a total expert on how ailment occurs, but I do understand that it's based on your life pool and how much of that hit like is affecting that life pool. The more so, the more chance of ailment, I guess, right? But yeah, again, 183 added stun threshold. I have no idea. I have no idea what that means. Is that good? Do I need stun threshold on every single piece of gear to even make a difference or what? Oh shit. I instantly fell into my Tactician character there and tried to lightning spear. I was in town way too long. Forgot what I was playing. Hope I'm remembering everything. I would love to get more wet stones and get this quality up. Maybe we could even corrupt this spear. I definitely want to have a backup though, I think.
Charge!
Damn, dude. Yeah, shield charge is fun. It's fun to see a mob like that just get totally thrown. Whoops.
You are no warrior.
Okay, I did not lay down my banner, of course. Got to lay down my banner on rares and stuff. Get the most use out of it. I've never really played around with banner until just yesterday, basically. I actually kind of like it. Okay. Purple stuff, never good. Ooh, Luciano. Yeah, okay. So we got a... Why can't I think? An equation in chat that I should be aware of. Thank you for that. I will have to run some numbers now. Yeah, I guess, again, I would have to go outside of the game and run numbers outside of the game. But yeah, Path of, or was it? PoE database, right? They give you all the equations and stuff. I need to be studying this stuff. Oh, F, you've been mentioning Mobalytics has a lot of this information too. I need to get on there and do that. When I have these questions, I need to actually go. Eventually I do usually go try to find out. Just takes me a while. But I've not gone on Mobalytics for that yet, still. We got a point to spend. Yeah, I need to get on Mobalytics. I love games where, like, on one hand, I'll look at that sheet and not see anything about stun threshold, and I'll kind of complain about it because it's not in game. On the other hand, I love games where you're pretty much required to go study because it gives me something to do. I can recall, like, back in the early World of Warcraft days, I would find stuff online, like on elitist jerks. I don't know if anybody else used elitist jerks, but I would print off all that information and take it into work. And like, if there was some downtime or something, I'd have like I'd have a folder of stuff, and I'd just like read about equations on mitigation and stuff like that. That's some nerdy crap right there, dude. I definitely like to nerd out on these games. Yeah, I've been learning a lot, just digging into Path of Building a lot. Dude, Path of Building, like whoever the creator is and who's maintaining that, they are just so awesome.
Face me.
Like, that is one hell of a spreadsheet.
I can handle any challenge.
So if you guys are liking the video, please like. If you're not already in the Discord and you want to stay informed and talk PoE and theorycraft and all that stuff, we do have a Discord. It's linked in the video description. Then the builds that I'm working on, I do have them in Mobalytics if you want to check them out. Those are also linked. And I also stream on Twitch if you'd rather hang out over there. I probably need like a Twitch ambassador. If there's somebody here who actually hangs out on Twitch more often, Twitch is pretty much dead for me right now. And I haven't been doing anything to actually fix that, because I don't really care that much. But if you'd prefer to be over there, the chat is on screen at least for both YouTube and Twitch. So you won't miss out on the YouTube chat if you're paying attention on screen. All right, so where is this Chimera? Looks like, oh shit, I'm standing in purple right now. I probably missed him down here. But yeah, I'm liking the Smith of Kitava. The idea of crafting your own armor is pretty sick, actually. Whoever came up with that idea is pretty awesome. That's one hell of an ascendancy right there. That's an ascendancy that, like, you can just do anything, really. It's one of those, like, really generally good across the board ascendancies. It's going to help you.
No challenge.
And also, it doesn't... I don't know about endgame. I've not really been following, but I doubt that it's like super overpowered where they nerf it either. Like, it just seems like it's gonna be good. I don't know though. I've not been following. Well, this ain't it. Yeah, it does kind of suck to hit a wall on like the. I was a little worried actually about the ritualist. I felt like I was gonna hit a wall for the bleed build on the ritualist that I wouldn't be able to overcome. And that would suck, and it would require me to either just completely get out of bleeding and try something completely different on the ritualist. By the way, I've heard that the twister type build is really strong on the ritualist. I hear it is super expensive though. But anyways, I'm glad that I was able to actually keep working with the bleed build and get it to the point where I feel like it's actually pretty damn strong. And I'm just gonna continue. Like, if I get the time, I've got a lot of things I'm doing in game, but I would like to push that character pretty high. Okay, let's use our banner. Jeez. Damn it! I'm getting destroyed over here. I've never really seen that one. Okay, where's he going? If he lands on the pillar, I just feel like he should just stay there. It's so annoying. Ah, okay, good. Damn you! How did I miss that? Let's slow down a little bit. Let him get on the pillar, I guess. A lot easier. Maybe that's the play. Just don't even... Just leave, basically. Can I just walk out the door until he lands on this? So he's flying around so much that my mark went away. The bloodhunt or bloodhound mark will stay as long as they're bleeding. But of course, this is what happens. Okay, let's just avoid. All right. Ugh. Oh my god. Get away. Please land. Thank you. Let's make sure he's marked. I don't know if I can actually mark him while he's up there. There we go. I should have blood hunted. Okay. What an annoying boss. Guy sucks. Yeah, finally got everything off. Had the mark on him, was able to drop a pretty good banner. The first pillar wasn't really... I don't know what happened there. I wasn't doing so well. Yeah, I tend to play these characters like the Gemling was kind of like that too, especially with that boss. Like you dance around, then eventually the stars align, the bells are ringing, and the boss dies. And it feels good.
It's alive!
Oh shit! I always forget about them. It's hilarious. I always think that that's a good opportunity to take a little drink of water, look at my phone. Like every time I put that thing in, it's like without fail, I forget about those two stones. They even mention it when you go like prior. Yeah, the statues bleed. They come alive, I guess. That's a lot of explosions. I am not diving into that. It's a lot of ignite. Jeez.
No chance!
There we go. So I got to get the green things. Might as well take detours. Yeah, skeleton's bleeding. There's just still just a little bit of flesh on the bone still for skeletons. That's my theory. They haven't fully decomposed. Evasion block. Turret, welcome back. The hell is all that? 30% evasion, 33 armor, 25% block, and then there's the resistance profile. Where did I pick up the chaos? I did not notice that. What did I put on? Oh yeah, that's the quest. Sweet. I don't think we're doing blackjack either.
I've no more room.
I know you guys hate me. I need to watch other hardcore streamers or something and just kind of see what they do.
Cow!
How much do they skip? But I need to find a streamer that's like not Rax. You know, not somebody who's super good, right? Just crushing hardcore, no problem. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Anything that's not really required and is somewhat deadly, I don't see a reason to do it until later. Like, I took my gemling into blackjack by the time I was doing yellow maps almost. Like, oh, maybe it was green maps or something, but it was like a couple tiers up on maps, I think, before I went and finished them off. Or maybe it was right at the end. No, actually, I think it was right at the end. I don't remember though. Yeah, Spirit is pretty big. And I don't consider the Witch to be super deadly either. Blackjack any boss with like the one hit slam potential, I don't like running them until later, until you can just
I've no more room.
crush them basically. No chance. Oh, here we go.
You are no warrior.
Damn. What? I need to watch that. Rake is at 880 right now. 916. What happened just then? Rage? How did I? Oh, they ran on into a spear. Yeah, when we're raged up and we throw down a buffed up war banner, like what are we at right now? Because it feels good. And I slept on this war banner on my other melee characters. I feel like it's really strong. Of course, I feel that way because I looked at it in Path of Building. And I saw what it did to my character and I was blown away. Like, it does a shit ton of damage. All right. I want to say it took one build I was working on. It took it from like 500k bleed DPS or damage, probably damage, to 800k. I mean, we could look in Path of Building, maybe, instead of trying to look at the tab here, because it's actually kind of difficult to do that in game. Let's just look real quick. So, skills, new, war banner. With nothing really. It's just persistence and, well, we'll add persistence. And then level, I think it was a 14. Then we go to configuration. 50. Let's just say we do max. So for this character, 4,000 full DPS to 5,660, which is a shit ton. Where's Rage? $5,300 to 7,500 with 30 Rage. And then Rage is a big boon as well. That's why we're running it. Yeah, we're definitely buffing. We're buffing up in a fight. Pretty good. Mehmet, welcome. All Smith of Kitava players lost their effectiveness towards endgame. There's not many in the top of the ladder. I'm not going, Smith of Kitava in general. Interesting. So kind of going back to my comments about the Smith, it feels strong right now. But it doesn't feel to me like it would be OP, so I guess that's kind of confirmation there. But is it worth running? I guess. Yeah, I felt like it would be a pretty generally strong build to just run. But maybe it falls off. I don't know. Interesting. We'll find out, I guess. I need to check the ladder more often, see what's going on, and be in PoE Ninja, really. I was in PoE Ninja the other day, and it's actually really fun to see, like, what's going on here. Because this game, like, there's so much you can do to a build. All right, so I need to do my inventory crap. Yeah, strong in campaign, but it falls. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got Evasion Energy Shield here with 2 rune slots. Do I throw that on? Little bit of energy shield. More evasion. It's not high enough. I want full evasion. I want like a really thick evasion chess piece, honestly. Well, we could do the armor one for now. It doesn't have slots, and I don't have orbs. What do we have in here? Okay. Damn, man. Dude, didn't they come out and say we're giving out a bunch of orbs, of artificer orbs and stuff? I mean, I guess I have 3, but again, they come out and they say there's an issue with these artificer orbs, and then they toss you like a little bone or something. Like it's just a little something. Still kind of stingy, it feels like. I can't even ruin my stuff really throughout the campaign at all, because I got to save them for my weapons. Okay. God damn, I'm losing track of what I'm trying to do here. Let's roll this thing. Fire resistance. Let's check. Mana. I think I'm good. Not gonna roll anymore. Okay, this might be an upgrade here. Yeah. We lose a little bit of evasion. Get some max life, cold resistance, and lightning resistance. You lose a rune slot. That's fire resistance. So we'll be a little lower on fire, I guess. But I think that's a good helm. So let's throw this one in here. That's a good chess piece for some other character, probably. Okay, we'll roll this. Ooh. Okay, I like what I'm seeing. Now I'm not. Oof. 2 to 6, 6 to 10. That is big. Yeah. Not bad. I don't think I'm gonna roll it again though. Maybe. Oof. Yeah, I think I roll my rings. Let's do it. Nice. Not nice. Okay, we got more decks. I can get some that's 2 strength nodes. That's pretty good. I guess we'll roll this. Not being very efficient right now. We get extremely lucky, I guess. No, not today. Let's check this ring. Wow. I'll hold on to it for later. Guess we hold on to this belt, and then I think everything else is trash. Okay.
Hey there.
Don't drink the water.
Okay. Beth, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Enjoy your company as always. Hope you have a good one and see you next time. A Jonathan here. All right, so yeah, that was a long little session there. Got sidetracked. I am gonna skip blackjack. Is it blackjack or blackjaw?
Tower!
Yeah, dude, campaign feels so good with the Smith. It's even if it falls off, I mean, for hardcore, like at what point does it fall off? Hopefully, like, way out there. Somewhere where I can't even see that far right now. Like if this will get me to, I mean, it'll likely get me to where I want to go, I guess, with a hardcore character. I don't know though. We'll have to find out. So what kind of build are Smith characters doing? Are they doing Thorns mainly? Like in hardcore? Like, Thorns just seems bad. Or, I don't necessarily want to stand there and be hit in hardcore, I guess, is what I'm saying. So I'm wondering what the hardcore meta is for the Smith of Kitava. This is Black Jaw. That's the most skippable pack in the game right there.
This seems like something Elva would know about.
Alright. Ooh, do I have a freeze charm? Let's go check. It's worth checking, actually. Wow, my stash was open. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. Okay. It would be great if I had a freeze charm. Yes, I do. Oh. Let's see. Bleeding. Let's do the stun.
Hey?
Evasion, energy shield. Yeah, pretty sure we checked the vendors, right? But I don't recall seeing all these spears, actually. Okay, I don't really feel like rolling on any of those. So, did I check the vendors? Like, what the hell happened? I think I just checked for a chess piece. Okay. '21 strength on this. Oh yeah, we can do a couple nodes. Damn. I don't have enough currency to really care.
How can I? Nothing is set in stone.
So I think 2, right? Cool. Yep, 2. It's more damage, more health. Life.
This seems like something Elva would know about. Fear will best you!
Okay, we got a rare up here. Where is he? He's being kind of sneaky over here. Oh, it's not a rare. This is the zone that deleted me on that one hardcore character. When I was chatting with chat, looked over for a second. Dude, in maps, like in T15, the Argery, like these zones with the Val, man, they are super frustrating sometimes. And then Breach. God dang, does Breach piss me the hell off. I don't know about you guys, but man, dude, out of everything in the game, I'd say that's the thing that enrages me most is when I've got a Breach in like a heavy corridor map. Damn, that sucks. All right, I am not hitting that. I don't care. Yeah, it's funny because I'm still kind of learning which maps, like the names, which ones are which. But I went like a stint of the absolute worst maps you could possibly run for Breach on my main. And I'm actually like actively wanting to Breach. So then I get on my alt character, the Tactician, and I literally like changed the entire build. It's all very fresh. I'm trying to determine which maps, what tier I should be running, and this and that. And the area that I'm in, I've like, the tower is just full of Breach, so everything's got Breach. And sure enough, like the maps that I choose on that character, they can't really clear the Breach. Best Breach maps I could possibly ask for. Like the dream. That was frustrating. And I'm like hitting like a new character. Like I'm not clearing, man. I had to drop the tier down a little bit. I was just hoping I could do 12s on that character right off the bat. And I did, but it's just like the clear speed just isn't there, so dropped it down. But yeah, in like the rule of thumb for Diablo 3, 4 is basically if you're not one-shotting rare packs, then you're in the wrong difficulty. I'm not like, is that the case in Path of Exile as well? Like you should just essentially be deleting white packs, and if you're not, then you need to bump it down. Like as far as XP speed, clear speed versus XP reward, I guess. Not sure exactly if that's the case or not, but definitely feels good to delete things, I'm gonna say. Rather than stick around and follow the vision, I guess. I don't know what the vision is for the mapping. But if the vision is Souls-like combat for white packs of mobs over and over again, getting light stunned to death and stuff like that, that's not a good vision. I don't like that. I'd like to delete the white packs. I don't have anything I want to corrupt. So I got one core, right? I probably missed the one over here. I also missed the area itself, probably. Like where you put the core. There it is. And I missed the checkpoint. That sucks. I gotta check this whole area out. This map is a fun one for sure. Should I check down here?
Steel yourself.
Nice.
Heart, iron hand.
Skip the dialogue. Spend the point. Wow, what happened to me? Did I dove in there and I feel like I saw myself getting up as if I got knocked down. I swear. That was weird. I may have been seeing things in the dark. Because I don't think that I would have been knocked on my ass like that. Alright, so I guess everything else is on this side. Checked everything else. Yeah, I'm planning to take this into a bleed build, I think, again. So I've got the Ritualist, and now I took the Tactician over into bleed. I was trying something with Shock Burst. It was fine for campaign, but I just don't think it's going to be my speed for mapping and stuff end game. So I'm just going to go ahead and move that Tactician over to bleed as well. It'll be interesting. It looks like that character may actually do more damage than my Ritualist. My Ritualist is doing quite well. It's not over here. I love how you can hear it drop. That helps.
Fear will best you.
I'm not sure if that's a... That might be a loot filter thing, actually. Which is interesting.
Meat creature.
Dude, I love this banner, man. I slept on the banner, guys. I like it.
What is this size of soul core for? This should fit in the generator.
The warrior. All brute, no intelligence. This should fit in the generator.
Spark like that.
Like, probably didn't do so well at the shape toy, right? The triangle does not fit in the rectangle. It was open again, my stash. It's starting to creep me out a little bit.
Quickly.
It's like it's alive. Okay. Yeah, let's just do this later. Let's go fight this boss. Lightning, where are we at? We'll gem it. Let's check the rings, I guess. Yeah, I guess I don't even have it. Okay, I got one. Max life. I guess we put this on. Gotta remember to take it off, though. Now, what are we at? 71. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I mean, I guess I could put on the charm. You won't be frozen anymore. And this boss has scared me a couple times recently for some reason. Got punched in the face with every single swing on a character and almost died. Okay. Just need to be better, I guess.
This seems like something Elva would know about.
Do I have to actually talk to her?
This is the largest soul core I've ever seen. With this, we could maybe the.
Come on.
The soul core is charged.
Sweet.
Why don't you do the on? Oh dear.
All right.
That giant construct. Good luck.
What's he doing? Okay. Yeah, triangle time. Damn, that hurts. Jesus. I'm getting beat to hell right now, guys. Now what's he doing? Get out of there. Ow. Getting slammed. Ah, I'm gonna die. I don't want to stand in that. What's he doing? Why don't I know what this guy's doing? Like, I feel like I just obliterate him too often. Okay.
The Val jealously count their secrets.
Nice. Got a lesser jeweler's orb. It's like, I have no idea, like half of his attacks for some reason. All right, we got there. All right, guys, I think that's it for me. That's a good stopping point. It's a bit late. I had a great time, though. Again, if you liked, please like. Join Discord if you want to stay in touch. And I hope to see you next time. That should be tomorrow at around the same time. And we'll be doing the same thing. I'm trying to get this hardcore character into maps. Knock on wood, cross fingers, or whatever. Let's make sure we do it. Hopefully we get there. Take care, everybody.